If you want to get into college, come on. I got some tips. I'll show you. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is stand out. Don't worry, I got just the tricks for you. Don't do what everyone else is doing. Just be yourself. Okay? Alright. So the next thing you're going to do is work hard. Except to work hard to reach your goals. You have to elevate yourself. This is you right here. You want to be up here. We don't move the goalpost. Come on, let's go. Okay, the last thing you're going to do, oh, there's a grass. No, the last thing you're going to want to do is your research. Do your research. Research always comes first. Don't be lazy. So this is college boot camp where I'm going to show you how to get into a top university. Okay, so it's actually really hot out here. I live in Houston, Texas. So we're going to take boot camp inside. I can show you everything there and the comfort of my own room. So let's head inside.
My name is Kennedy. Perfect. So I applied to colleges last fall in year 2021, which was during the pandemic, during quarantine. I guess this video is coming just a little bit late, but I know that it's the summer before college application season for class of 2027. I'm here to help you out with some tips about how I think I got into the University of Chicago. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So first of all, I wanted to say which schools that I applied to and which ones I got into. I actually have a little list on my iPad, so I'm just gonna list them off. So I applied to, obviously, the University of Chicago. I applied to Stanford, Brown, Notre Dame, New York University, Stern, NYU Stern, the University of Texas at Austin, Tufts University, and more. Let me actually get my laptop. Hey, I brought my laptop. I need to do more cardio. Those stairs really got to me. Okay. So I only applied to, how many schools is that? Like 12, 13 schools, let me count. So only about 11 schools. I feel like that's very low in terms of like college decisions. I feel like a lot of people apply to at least like 20 schools. All right, so stats, that's the fun one that everyone wants the tea about. What were my grades in high school? Okay, so stats. I'd like to start off by saying that this was probably the most, not the most important, but this was one of the strongest parts about my application. Obviously, I came in with stats that a lot of people had. Whenever they're looking through applications, they're comparing you to the people who are at your school. Because I went to a very competitive school. My school is an IB school, and I think I performed very well in that demographic. To start off, I was ranked number 3 out of, I think, 542 students in my graduating class. I graduated as an international baccalaureate diploma student. I got my diploma, and I think that was a good thing to have on my resume, but who really knows what they thought? I had a GPA of 4.8 out of 4.0, and I had made straight A's all throughout high school. I applied to all of my schools, regular decision, except for UT Austin because I was in the top 10%. I was able to automatically be admitted into UT as soon as I submitted my application. So yeah, all of my schools are regular decision though. All right, so extracurriculars. I think that this is a fun one just because, you want to know what I did in high school. So the first thing that was at the top of my application, I think, for extracurriculars was that I am a black belt in karate. I think I listed martial arts. I did martial arts since I was 8 years old, I believe. I'm a very small person, so my parents always wanted me to learn how to defend myself and learn ice skate and shit. There is a bumblebee outside of my window just looking at me. It's trying to get to me. I wonder if I could show you. Okay, he went away. He was actually after. No, he's back. Look at this. Okay, so while I'm dealing with the bee, how about we play a little game? See how fast you can like the video and then subscribe to the channel. Okay, so first like. Ooh, nice. Okay, now subscribe. Whoa, wow, that was pretty fast. I'm really impressed. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the video. Okay, so I meant to show you the bumblebee, but he's gone. But he was after me. I was a little scared. Okay, let's just set you guys back up. So yeah, I did karate. I did martial arts basically for 11 years. I also competed in a lot of karate tournaments, and I've earned about like 28 accolades for like performance, and I won like a couple leadership awards through 2 state championships and 1 like state regional something that happened in the summer, and that was at the top of my application. That's the thing that I did the longest. So yeah, that was number one. I think I filled out the complete like Common App section of for extracurriculars. I did all 10 of them. But I honestly feel like I shouldn't have, because some of these were so lame. Like I should not have put them in, but I just wanted to fill out the space because I thought that was important, and maybe it was, but I honestly don't think it was. Oh, I am actually a fluent Spanish speaker, so I also took Spanish since I was 5 years old. So I took Spanish for, what's the math on that? I took Spanish for like 12 years. So the second thing that I listed on my extracurriculars was that I was a shift leader at Mint Cheese Frozen Yogurt for about 2 summers. But yeah, that was my first job. I was the founding vice president of Civic Quest, which was a community service organization at my school, which I helped start in my last year of high school. I was also the vice president of the Christian Student Union. Personally, I wasn't that involved in the Christian Student Union, but when everyone voted, I was the only one running for vice president, so I was the vice president, even though I wasn't super active in it. But nobody has to know. Like, what are they gonna do, rescind my application? I don't think so. So obviously I was in the National Honor Society. I was the publicity manager, so I basically just wrote tweets and did social media things, and I helped make posters and stuff. It wasn't a huge deal. What you're gonna notice, I think, is that with your application, it's a lot about how you market yourself and what you're able to show the school and how you're able to show that you would make an impact in their community. Even if you haven't made the biggest impact, obviously you're in high school. They don't expect you to have solved world hunger or cured cancer or anything. Like, it's just showing that you're involved in your community. Even if it's a really small part, you're gonna have a little section where you can describe what you did in this role, and I think that that's more important than just the title of like vice president or president or whatever. It really just matters what you did and how you participated. Like, that's a big deal. So for one summer, I was a Spanish teacher. I told you I spoke Spanish. I'm fluent. I'm bilingual. I did an internship. I was a virtual teacher teaching Spanish. So yeah, that was just a small little internship. It was paid. So I was also a founding member of the Black Student Union. I was also a member of DECA, which was just a business organization. I went to one competition, but I went to all the trainings and, you know, did that stuff. I didn't win anything, but I just participated and I had some fun with it. So that was it. I was also a founding social media supervisor for this club called the Monarch Butterfly Club. It was basically, we just tracked like butterflies. You know, it's butterfly season and butterflies would stop and get their nectar from our flowers and our garden and everything. So I just posted social media posts about it to let people know that the butterflies were coming. So it was just a fun little thing. You know, obviously it's not a big deal, but it was just something that, not that I was passionate about, but that I was interested in. All right, so I'm gonna talk about, I guess, some of my honors, and then I'll do a conclusion about what I think really helped me with my application and what I think is really beneficial for you, and some tips and stuff about how you can market yourself on this common application, just help you stand out in this upcoming application season. So for my honors, I put that I was Apple certified. I earned my Apple certification in my sophomore year of high school, but it's basically that I'm certified in Final Cut Pro editing. Apple says I'm a good editor, so I have Apple's thumbs up. That's what I told them. I'm also a DELE proficient Spanish speaker. It's another certification that just says that I'm fluent in Spanish and I'm bilingual. And I also got highest academic achievement and like honor roll and everything. You can list honor roll if you'd like. I don't think that it's that important because depending on your grades, they can tell if you got honor roll or not. But yeah, that's basically it. Hi, I brought a friend to join us during our last session. This is gonna be about tips and tricks for your application. Personally, when I reflect on this college application, I definitely say like my stats were what at least enabled me to be in the applicant pool to begin with. But I really believe that it was my essays that got me into the University of Chicago and Brown University and NYU Stern. And I think that really got a lot of admissions officers' attention and why they admitted me to their schools. So I'll definitely do a video about my essays and what I think helped me stand out with those essays among the huge application pools that these schools have. Overall, looking at just my general common application, I am not even that impressed, like, especially with my extracurriculars. Like, I think that I did some things that were interesting, like maybe they were worth a second glance, but I don't think I did anything outstanding or like awe-inspiring that you see a lot of other people write down in their applications. So yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be discouraged no matter what your standing is. It really matters how you present yourself. Yeah. I'd also like to note that I don't believe that I had a spike in my application. Sorry, I'm bringing him back. Like, nothing really tied together cohesively. I was just doing things. There was nothing that I was really passionate about that had like a thread through all of my activities. I see a lot of advice about making sure that everything connects a certain way. You don't need a specific label to get you into a school that you want to get into. I think being well-rounded is important. Also, I don't think it hurts to be well-rounded or hurts to have a spike or something that you're really passionate about. But I also don't think that it's as important as everyone says that it is, you know? I think he's gonna stay for the outro. What do you think? I think he's gonna stay. So yeah, I guess that's all that I have for this video. I guess I don't really know what got their attention. I don't know how I got into the University of Chicago. I don't know how I got into Brown. I don't really know. Maybe we'll get some more answers when I look into my essays, but for now, this is all I have for you today. So if you're still getting into college applications and looking at the schools that you want to, look into the University of Chicago. It's a great place. So yeah, don't let any of this discourage you. You are your own person. I remember feeling very discouraged when I was applying to school because I would look up videos like this and I didn't see very many people who looked like myself. I just wanted to put more into the world, more advice, more tips, more like faces like mine. If you want more advice, you can feel free to comment down below. If you have any questions about like other things that I did in high school, if you even want a video actually about my essays and me diving into stuff like that, then just let me know down below. Even if you just want to say, hey, you're dumb, or hey, I hate the University of Chicago. Actually, I hate you. You can go ahead and type that below. I'll love to hear it, love to read it, you know. But yeah, I guess thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will probably never see you in my life, but leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. But yeah, let me know. There's a lawnmower outside, I don't know if you can hear it, but I will see you guys later. Have a great day, have an amazing, spectacular, awe-inspiring day, and yeah, I'll see you later.